Fox Weather senior correspondent Robert Ray is live in Maui. What a shot right there, Robert. That is a total postcard. That is like the weather is here, wish you were beautiful type of picture right there behind you.
Yeah, welcome to Maui. Hang loose. This is one of those days that anybody who booked a vacation is going to go out and totally enjoy. It is gorgeous after Fausto made its trek to the north. Now it's just a remnant, and the effects, thankfully, minimal. We had some big surf come in, some windy conditions yesterday, but a sigh of relief. But Bob, we got to look at, all of this activity going on right now in the Pacific and how it's affecting, patterns across the world, really. And it's called El Nino. The Pacific Ocean is the engine that drives weather across the tropics. And when that engine shifts into a strong or even super El Nino pattern, the Hawaiian Islands can feel the effects in several ways.
A lot of extremes, and when it happens and it affects a lot of people, but the community is what keeps everybody going. Everybody binds together and just helps.
El Nino develops when sea surface temperatures become significantly warmer than average across the central and eastern equatorial Pacific.
You have to think of the atmosphere and the ocean as all one system that oscillates through different modes. Well, sometimes the atmosphere gets in a mode where it pushes the warm water in the Pacific over to the east side, over in the direction of Hawaii and Mexico. And when that happens down at the equator, we call that El Nino. Well, the fact that the water is a lot warmer in the eastern Pacific in an El Nino year means there's more fuel for hurricanes, and a hurricane is more likely to reach the Hawaiian Islands.
The recent brush with Hurricane Fausto, downgraded to a tropical storm and trekking well to the north of the Hawaiian Islands, had residents extremely concerned.
Be prepared. Be prepared. The one that came close to Lahaina a few years ago wasn't even that close, and the one that we saw, Fausto, was coming straight at us. And I have great PTSD from that time, and so I wanted to make sure that we were prepared, just in case.
Standing and walking here on the shores of the Pacific Ocean in Maui, it's really hard to put in your head that thousands of miles away, a few degrees of temperature differences can reshape the weather all over the Pacific in an El Nino year. It changes the winds, it changes the rains, and the ecosystems here on the Hawaiian Islands are affecting all of this as systems like tropical storms and hurricanes make their way in.
Well, usually it's beautiful and breezy like it is today, but it can be pretty fast to change. We do have microclimates on this island as well as on other islands, so depending on where you are on any given day, you might be experiencing different weather.
El Nino can alter everything from hurricane activity near Hawaii to rainfall patterns across North America. It's a powerful reminder that the Pacific Ocean isn't just a backdrop. It's one of Earth's biggest weather engines. And back here live in Maui, Bob. Yeah, I mean, think about it. These oceans control everything around the planet, especially, North America with our just diversity of ecosystems, not only here in Hawaii, but mainland and all the different weather patterns. Things continue to get more extreme, at least impacts do. That's what, I'm witnessing and other people in the field are witnessing as we cover all these events over the years. So to look at this El Nino, potential super El Nino, and the effects that it's going to have this tropical season, and by the way, even over the winter, it's really fascinating to consider. And it's complex as well. I think even scientists sometimes struggle with, okay, how is this all working? So amazing to look into it.
Yeah, it's all teleconnections, and you said it perfectly, Robert. Great report out there. You're right, and we do worry about this fall, and the secondary severe weather season. You might be on the ground a lot longer.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, I mean, you look at the winter we had last season; it was pretty intense. Well, it seems like every year that intensity just goes up a notch. So everybody just needs to always be ready. And certainly in Hawaii, everyone was ready for Fausto. And you heard the scientist I talked to say she had PTSD from Lahaina and also the Kona lows that came in March.
Yeah.
Serious stuff. Really is.
Yeah, I remember that for sure. I mean, we had a couple back-to-back, absolutely. Robert Ray, great report out there. And I also love the fact, a little behind the scenes, that there's less of a delay for me going from New York to Hawaii than there is from me to you going to Atlanta. Like, huh? How's that even work? It's great stuff.
Exactly.
Nice. Robert, great to see you out there. Good report. We love it. Be right back with you again a little bit later on this
Thank you.
afternoon. Yeah.